Hey there, and welcome to the May Buena Vista update number 57. And what is this mess, you may well ask? Well, I've actually done a bunch of work on the layout this month for a change, and I am in the process right now of making another video for Model Railroader Video Plus, and I'm planning out what will be the town of Eagle Lake. You're looking at just me kind of popping some buildings into the space here to see what they look like. Not necessarily that all of them would be in the town, but just to get a feel for what the town would look like. And this is taking a bunch of time, but it's going to be a lot of fun to do the video and to finally get this town done. Let's take a look at another building here. The Model Railroader Video Plus State Line Farm Supply Challenge building I have finished, and that's what this is right here. It is done. It has a flat roof on it, as I believe I was thinking about doing last time, but it's finished. And there's a little special electronic feature on it that we won't talk about right now, but that is finished. Let's go into this other room. Hang on to your seat. We're gonna be walking around. I actually weathered 3 of the 6 boxcars that I bought last year at the National Train Show at the NMRA convention in Kansas City. I bought 4 nickel plates and 2 Illinois Centrals. These are the 3 cars that I've actually finished weathering. Put some steel looking stuff on the top, shiny steel aluminum looking stuff on the tops, and finish those. So that's kind of nice that I was able to do that. I've still got 3 of those cars to go, but at least I've got these 3 done. A friend of mine saw the Line Caboose that I had trailing after the Line engine and said, "Hey, that's not a Line Caboose, that's a Santa Fe Caboose with Line markings on it." So he was kind enough to actually bring me a legitimate Line Caboose model, and this is it. It's sitting there waiting for the rest of the train to be built, and then that will take off and make the rounds on the layout. So Joe, thank you for that caboose there. I also replaced a few of the little lights that were on the layout, the little LEDs that are behind the fascia and the valance here. That's not something that's all that exciting. What else did I do? There's a general store that was on my former layout that is sitting right here, that the roof on it, this is Phyllis and Norm's general store. The roof on it had totally warped because it was plastic shingle material pasted onto cardboard, and that had totally warped. So what I wound up by doing was pulling the roof off, totally re-roofing the thing, and then I changed the incandescent lights on the inside to LEDs. So that will be ready to go if indeed I decide to use that in this town of Eagle Lake. And I think, oh no, we did a little bit of rail fanning, if you want to call it that, and we'll take a look at that now. There's a tower E14 that is not that far away from my house, and it was a diamond crossing of the absolutely slipping my mind right now. This is the shot that was given to me by another friend of this tower. Here's one view of Tower E14. And I went out to that very site and tried to take a shot that was very similar to it, and that's this shot right here. You can see that the telephone poles, or the telegraph poles, whatever they were at the time, are still there. This the black and white shot was from the 50s, and here's another view of it. This is a view from the 60s, and you can see that it has that electrical, the control box sitting there. And when you look at my shot from just a few weeks ago, you can see that the footings for that thing are still in place, and you can see where the foundation of it was. So that was kind of cool to do, to kind of do a little bit of a historic rail fanning. Anyway, that is what I have been up to for this past month here on the Bona Vista Railroad. I am headed toward the Thousand Lakes Region Convention this weekend. Thousand Lakes Region and the Midwest Region Convention, combined joint convention in La Crosse, Wisconsin. So if any of you folks are at that convention, be sure to come up and say hi. I would love to meet you. Other than that, I will see you next month.